All right, let's get into the match reports for Australia today. We got Shelton, moneyline. I get it. You would want to jump at this because it is automatic. But first things first, it's his first match back this year. And the last time he took 2 months off, he showed up in Kazakhstan and lost his first match off the bat. Not saying he's going to lose. I'm just saying, do not jump at this opportunity right off the bat. It's not as automatic as people think. Moving on to Giron versus Mickelson. Giron has come out of the gate swinging, and Mickelson has seemed to have locked in as well. They're just both on a tear. At the end of the day, I am going to lean towards Mickelson. But again, if we can get a good spread on Giron, take that. Otherwise, I take the over here. Picking a money line, I wouldn't say go as far as saying it's a coin flip, but at the end of the day, these two know each other very well, and it'll be a great match. Moving on to Baez money line, there is a lot of value here, especially just because he's been playing at the United Cup for the last 2-3 weeks, and the level of play there is much higher than the 250. So him coming down to a 250, I feel like he's going to be firing at all angles, and he has. And the value on this line just makes sense. So if you want a straight bet Baez, not minding that at all. Moving on to a former winner of this tournament, Tabilo. I feel like he has good value here, as Dardri is a seed, but Tabilo has much higher tennis ceiling as a tennis player. So I definitely hammer Tabilo. Just makes sense here on the money line. Straight bet, of course. Moving on to Borges versus Spizri. This is going to be a battle. The American has come out of the gates flying, and he just shown a lot of promise this season and the tail end of last season. I'd hit the over here. I mean, Borges has been playing well too, so it's like I don't want to say it's a toss-up, but it's not my favorite spot on the board. Great tennis to watch, though. Moving on to Perica, I feel like he gets through here. Pechi Perica, take the money line here. Norrie's kind of looked average in the sense of getting through his last couple opponents, so at the end of the day, I feel like the big server gets through here. Give me Pechi Perica all day. Now moving on to Opelka versus Paul. I know Paul has the seed, but Opelka has been playing unbelievable. Like last week, he just served 40 aces in a 3-set match. Yes, that is a career high. He is feeling himself right now, and he does not look too awkward during his baseline exchanges, which is a big thing for someone who's 6'9". That being said, the value on Opelka line cannot be ignored, so I definitely splash a little on that. Not a lock, but again, a lot of value in today's board. Now, moving on, we got Munar. We're going to take him for the money line. He's going to be very comfortable at home, not at home, but he's feeling like he's at home because he's going to be playing a neighboring countryman in Serundalo. Both know each other's game very well, but at the end of the day, Munar's just been playing much better tennis, and it's Serundalo's first day back, I believe, on tour for 2026. Moving on to the last dance, aka Bernard Tomic in the qualifiers. Take him money line. I feel like he'll get through. Another guy in the Australian Open qualifiers, we got Dane Sweeney. Straight bet this. 175 plus, I believe, on the lines a lot of books are offering. So again, take Dane Sweeney. This guy looks like the next best thing since sliced bread out of Australia. That being said, let's move on to Kokianakis. He's at home. The fans are getting rambunctious, and Vatros, has just looked shakier than I would have liked to see. So again, the value on Kokianakis, if his injury does not flare up, his forehand just was looking great against Korda. Korda is no slouch, who beat Vatcherot a couple weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not. It was in Brisbane. I watched the bloody match. Again, if you want to know information like this every day, join the Discord. We got lots of guys that are just sharps in there from around the world, and we're cooking bets like this every day. Tennis Director Wheeler out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers. The ATP spreading the sport when there's hardly any butter left on the plate is a tough ask for any organization. I'll give it to them. But from a tennis fan's perspective, I think we can all agree on what I'm about to say here. I see way too many tired legs to see this many exhibitions up and running. The season ended on the 17th, technically, and the next major's in 43 days, give or take? And I see the tennis media already promoting all of these exhibitions while the Davis Cup is still going on. It's like, I've heard of exhausted players. I've heard about them all season. But what about exhausted viewers? You realize if Sinner and Alcaraz both didn't duck the Davis Cup this year, they'd be playing another final. Ooh, the Friends rerun. As fans, are we not just tired from an entertainment standpoint? Because the majority of other pro sports have between, what, 4 and 6 months off? Because with all these exhibitions going on, are the players crying wolf about the schedule? Or are they nibbling both pieces of cake backstage while they nibble on some caviar as well? I don't know.
Any word on where tennis director Wheeler is?
Coming back for the 2026 season, or is he done?
He's been off the grid for months. That's not like him.
The guy lives and breathes this.
He shows up, it changes the whole press room.
He is the story, not just
Back for 2026.
Tennis voice walking away
the
for
sport
good.
needs him. He's built the narrative for a decade.
Let's be honest,
Maybe
he's
the
lost
fire's
his step.
gone.
Voice has been radio silent for months.
You don't walk away from that kind of platform.
Maybe he finally
anyone
burned out.
commit-
Here his account's under suppression until January, but he'll
This is the tennis show you didn't know you needed. We decode the players, we expose what actually wins matches, and we do it in a way nobody else dares to do. If you want hype, if you want honesty, if you want the deepest tennis brain in the game, you're in the right place. Welcome.
Fuck your hoe, cause she like that. Yeah, bitch, fat ass, pretty, I might wife that. Niggas swear they pimpin', Scotty sippin', get your wife back. How you
Alcaraz's serve looked untouchable in that second set.
True, but did you see the drop shot right after?
Kyrgios Tweener had me laughing in Melbourne, mates.
Who takes the trophy tomorrow? I'm leaning Alcaraz in 4.
Don't write off Novak yet.